Say no to fake pastor.
Kẹ́hìn pastor me.
Eburu mmadụ nọ na be. Ụmụaka ofu family mmadụ were oke ọdụ. Piagbo nke ofu onye, piagbo nke ịbụọ, piagbo nke ịtọ, piagbo nke ịnọ mbọsị nkwọ ma nehene na ha nọrọ. Bụrụ ewu sị na ihe a na ebe a kọrọ ahụ.
This story is about the thing that happened on the 16th of May 2025 in a place called Ibagwa-Aka in Ibagwa South local government of Enugu State, where 4 siblings, were killed by allegedly a pastor of a white garment church that have his church very close to their residential house. These kids belong to Mr. and Mrs. Chinonso Ezema. They said that day their mom left them at home and went to the market to go and buy something. And that was not her first day of leaving those kids at home, because they live in a very big compound and the house is gated, and she normally used to leave them anytime she wants to go somewhere. She will leave them there and go anywhere she wants to go and still come back and meet them. But that day she left them at home and went to the market to just go and buy something. By the time she came back from the market, she did not see those kids at home. So she started calling their names one after the other to know if they somehow left the compound. But she knew she closed everywhere. She locked even the gate before going to the market. But she was just very eager to know their whereabouts. That's why she was calling their names one after the other. But still none of them answered her. She came out and started talking to her neighbors about their disappearance. She informed some people and they helped her and started looking for the keys with her. So after looking for the keys in the house, they came out in the streets. They started informing other villagers that helped in looking for the keys. During that process, some of them went into bushes that are around that vicinity. And when they went inside the bushes, some of them that went into people's farms that are around that vicinity said they found the children right inside a farm, a cassava farm. And they let other people know that they have found the keys, but they are all pied. The keys, all 4 of them, are all pied. And the pistol that the people that pied them used in pieing them was still that same place they were found. So everybody rushed into that cassava farm, and truly they found all the 4 keys. But unfortunately, all of them don't buy. So they started pointing accusing fingers at the pastor of the white garment church that is very close to their residential house. And the reason why they said it was the pastor was allegedly because some villagers said they saw his workers, those that used to move around with him, that used to walk under him, when they went into that compound, that they jumped fence and went into that compound and brought those keys for him, and they took those keys to the cassava farm where they pied them. Because as I am talking to you, the villagers have catch some of those people they were suspecting that they are the ones that went with that pastor and took those keys away from their house into that farm where they were pied. They don't catch some of them, but the pastor himself is nowhere to be found. In fact, he's no longer in that village as I am talking to you, because since then none of them have ever set his or her eyes on him. He has run out of that village. And the worst part of it is that none of them knows his name. They said they don't know his name. They don't know the place he came from. They don't even have his picture. You can imagine that. This era, this modern era, that phones are everywhere. They are saying they don't have his image. You are looking for someone, you don't have his picture. It will be hard for the person to be found. Okay, they don't know his members too. They should just arrest some of his members just for them to be able to get his image from them. I know some of them must have taken picture in the past with the pastor. Even if it is during their, services, some of them must have taken picture with him. And even his name and where he came from. There is no how they will be going to his church. They won't know his name and the place he came from. It's very likely that they know his name. Let the police just arrest them. I know everybody by now will be denying of being his member, but the villagers can be able to pinpoint this person and that person and the other person used to go to his church. Let them be among the people that will be interrogated by the police. You will see truth will come out. Sometimes if something like this happens, especially when the perpetrator is not found, everybody will deny of knowing the person. Nobody will agree that him or her have anything in common with that person, because they will be thinking that maybe the government will see them as suspects. But it's not always like that. That is what so many people don't know. If they agree to know him, they will only just tell whatever they truly know about him and go home. You won't be punished over what someone else has done, but they are afraid because they will be thinking, if I agree to know him now, maybe the police will include me among the suspects. So for me, finding his name, his picture, and even where he came from is a matter of investigation. If the police will do their job very well, they know how to do such a thing. On the other hand, I am of the opinion that their mother did not do well. Those kids that the eldest of them is just 7 years, they are too tender to be left alone in such very big compound. Even if you don't want to be leaving your kids with people, you don't trust your neighbors, the people that live around your house, you don't trust any of them for you to go and keep your kids in their house and go wherever you want to go, as our mothers used to do when we were small. You should be able to bring someone that will be helping you to babysit them, to take care of them anytime you are not around. They are too tender to be left alone. Even if nobody have come there to buy them, if any other thing happen, they won't be able to explain. They are too tender. Very small children at that. These children we are talking about are no other than these children you are seeing in the picture here with their mom. They have gone to the police station in that village to report the case there, and the policeman they met assured them that they will do everything possible to make sure that the perpetrator will be apprehended. And they also asked the villagers to help them in searching for the man, that if any of them have any reports concerning his whereabouts, that the person should know his state to come and let them know. So the villagers also went to the traditional ruler, their Igwe, to vest their anger, and their Igwe also assured them that he will make the case known to the governor of Enugu State, so he can help in any way he can to make sure that justice is served. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to share and like. Bye bye for now.